The hockey world is grappling with tragedy today after NHL player Johnny Gaudreau was killed last night. The All-Star player and his brother both died after being hit by a vehicle while out for a bike ride. CTV's Quebec Bureau Chief Geneviève Beauchemin joins us now with more on how this happened. Geneviève.
Yes, Merrill, in hockey circles, they say even the words unimaginable tragedy falls short here. We're learning more about the investigation and how a day with family turned into this nightmare.
Johnny Hockey has tied it!
The hockey superstar who earned that nickname, Johnny Hockey, with his love of the game and his dazzling play, was killed on an evening bike ride with his younger brother, Matthew. This just the day before his sister's wedding. A suspected drunk driver hit both cyclists from behind on the shoulder of a two-lane county road in New Jersey, allegedly trying to pass a slower vehicle on the right. Sean M. Higgins has been charged with 2 counts of death by auto. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman issued a statement about the tragedy, saying Gaudreau endeared himself to every person fortunate enough to have crossed his path. Gaudreau became known as Johnny Hockey when he was at Boston College playing with his brother Matthew. Their former coaches said they were magical, brought joy to the rink.
They had a great bond between them, but I think part of the reason Johnny was so good, not Greg and myself here, but the younger brother pushing him hard like that.
Backhand, he scores!
Johnny, the wing, was drafted in the 4th round by the Calgary Flames in 2011 and went on to play 9 seasons with the team. His every move admired by fans.
He is a great hockey player, but just what he gave back to the community.
Johnny was and always will be a member of the Flames family and loved by all of Calgary, said the Flames in a statement. After the 2021-2022 season, he left Calgary for the Columbus Blue Jackets to be closer to family. He and his wife Meredith had 2 children, 1-year-old Noah and 6-month-old Johnny. Fans who welcomed him with open arms 2 years ago in Columbus are now mourning his passing. And in a statement, the Columbus Blue Jackets say he thrilled fans as only Johnny Hockey could. Marella.
So incredibly sad, Geneviève. As you heard, Gaudreau moved to Columbus to be closer to family. Let's go to Aaron Portline, who writes for The Athletic. Aaron, you're in Columbus. He was only picked up by the Blue Jackets a couple of years ago. Did hockey fans connect with him there?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, really from the moment he signed here, just his willingness to sign here as a free agent, it came at a time when the franchise was really reeling and players were asking out of town, being traded out of town. Just his expression that he wanted to be here. Here's a star player, the most coveted free agent on the market that year, reaching out to the Blue Jackets. His willingness to come here when other players were leaving really embedded him in the hearts of many Blue Jackets fans forever.
Such a young man. What about the league itself? How is it handling all of this?
Yeah, well, it's devastating on so many fronts. I think everybody, hockey players, of course, are people first, and I have to imagine everyone's challenge today is trying to get your arms around just the profound grief felt by the Gaudreau family to have 2 of their sons taken away. It's such a senseless act in the blink of an eye. To have your 2 brothers taken away. I mean, think of how the sisters are feeling, one of whom was supposed to be married today. I mean, it doesn't get much more devastating than that. His wife, now a widow, sadly. His 2 kids, both under the age of 2. I mean, this story is plenty sad on the surface. The more you piece together really what's going on with the family right now, it just gets almost unbearably sad and troubling. And you just wish there was something you could do to lift the grief from the Gaudreau family for even a moment's peace. But that's probably going to be a real challenge for quite a while.
Aaron, thanks for joining us. Thanks very much for giving us some of your time today.
Thank you.